retard, retard, retard.
So guys, I am here. I just need to change the peripherals. Give me a second. With you.
Oh, das aus. Warum ist er denn aus? Kann nicht sein.
Here, Brenda's having some issues. So, that. Almost finished. Keep default, and then we go world map. So we are live.
Oh.
So first we're going to take the Kodiak, and we'll take with the cargo pod. We'll take our one engine out livery. So the first flight will take us from Åland to Echo November Mike.
Name is Namsos.
Namsos. So let me start smart cars. So Echo November Oscar Lima. And of course we'll put options, control options.
Have you activated the sceneries black box?
Yes, I have, yeah.
Very good.
And Senshai, hello. What are we delivering in the cargo pod? I don't know. Good stuff. Good stuff, that's for sure. So the yoke as well, we'll take that with the Kodiak there, Rose. Fantastic. Apply save, go back. And then general options under data, make sure that we have multiplayer on. And then we have West Europe server.
Unfortunately, I still need some minutes because I had to restart the simulator. I had some problems with the scenery there in where we take off.
Okay. And we are going to fly again with your weather, correct?
Yes, would be the best.
Okay. Yeah, we probably transport some fish or something.
Sure, we have alcohol on board because it is very expensive in Norway.
Probably. So time. Yeah, we can change that later if you want to. Desisted procedure controls disabling what to customize often is measured up here. 14 access assistance. Okay. Huh? When did they turn back on? Options? Assistance options? Okay, that's weird. They have somehow activated. Icing effect off. So there we go. Radio off. Yeah, don't need radio. Checklists. Right. Yeah, Magus, thank you. Exactly. So that's the lever there. Fantastic. Then I need the prop lever. Prop lever, prop lever, prop lever. Okay, that's good. And one throttle lever. And then we're good to go.
Yeah, the startup time for my simulator is crazy in the last time. I think
Oh,
I
really?
need 10 minutes or so to start up.
Okay, now something's wrong then. Yeah.
Too many sceneries.
Yeah, that's weird. Right, let's see. Ha! I can even do tracker on here. Okay, cool. If I want to. So, let's see. That. Cool. All right, and left, right. All good. We are set.
Okay. Give me a minute.
Sure.
I'm in a simulator now. Try to start the airport.
So let's see. I don't see anyone else just yet.
I have a problem. It says to me I can't start on the water runway, but this airport does not have a water runway. Crazy.
Senshai, I remember Senshai, we had the same discussion at some point, didn't we, regarding that? Hang on, I am at A0, am I not? Hang on.
You are there, yeah. I can see you on the map.
Okay. Because it says, there we go, now if it's done. All right. So, what was my button again for? Oh, there we go. Leon is here. Fantastic. Cool. Right.
There's maybe some problem with the airport. I activated the airport in the first start, and then I saw it was not activated in the add-on linker. I activated it again, then I started the simulator new, and now I look into this MSFS add-on linker, and again it is not activated. I don't understand that. Maybe my scenery is broken.
But we landed here last time, right? That was...
Yeah.
That was all good. All right, keep trying.
Well, I don't know what to do.
Are you using DX12 by any chance, Ranald?
Yes, I think, yeah.
Ah, try DX11.
You mean that's the reason?
It could be.
Okay, I will try. Let me see. DX12. I go to DX11. Save, restart simulator. Oh.
Yeah.
You know, I completely switch off the scenery. Maybe it's better. Restart.
Hey, greetings from Edinburgh. Nice. Aniol, greetings Edinburgh. Lovely, lovely city. I've been there a couple of times, I would say about 10 times. When I was flying the 737. I loved it. Really lovely. beacon on. So that is all set. So we're going to go with ignition on and start. Here comes the fuel. Let's go watch the ITT here. NG. Jet A1. I do sleep. I do sleep, trust me. Good, that's a good start. Generator alternator on. Bypass open. Heating on. Comes the props. Brad, do you know if the update for the Kodiak is already out regarding
I haven't heard about that.
Okay.
Last time I was in Orbix, where I should have the update, there was no update. Don't know when they come, if they want to wait for some MSFS update, I don't know. Like you can already program the approach or
Okay.
the track.
so oh, hang on, I can actually I should have loaded the flight plan, I forgot again. Oh, it doesn't matter.
It's better to insert the flight plan via the G1000. But it's not that complicated. Only load procedure, and then I think 07 is kind of ANAF 07.
Oh, is that not the working title, Garmin?
Yes, could be.
Because I did mess about a bit because of the issues I had in the other day, and I wasn't sure. Oh, that was with the Vision Jet.
Okay.
That's why
And
I have.
you have deleted the working
Yeah,
title or what?
yeah, I did the. Because then it said that the basic one, so the Microsoft is also a working title, no?
Yeah. I think meanwhile is everything working title because it's became standard, and every G1000 was replaced by the working title G1000. It's not a very good idea to delete the G1000.
Only in the beta. Okay. All right. Yeah, it's all right. For today, we're only doing one flight in the Kodiak. The next flight we're going to do then in the Beaver.
Yep. There we have the GNS 430 or 430, I think, which is also working title.
But I think there I have to payware actually. So
Really? No.
Think so?
The GNS 430 is not payware.
so what approach are we flying in?
We can fly the ANAF 07.
Okay.
So next try.
There you go. Alright, I would be set.
Yeah, okay. Disclaimer. Same problem. Okay, I will try to change Kodi. So, runway 15 maybe. I'm using the amphibious Kodiak
Okay.
because now he doesn't complain.
Okay.
I think my scenery is broken for this airport.
How do you like the vision, chat? I've only messed about a little bit with it. Haven't done really much flying. But what I can say, the sound and textures are excellent again.
What is the developer?
I will need to check that again. I have not heard of that one yet.
Oh, okay. So, ready to fly. I'm on a runway. So, quickly set up the approach. SOS and RNAV 07.
Hey, Ricardo. Yeah. Exactly that. So we're going to taxi down a bit more.
Okay.
It's the same as the guys that made the Honda jet, but I don't. I'm completely lost on the name.
Welcome aboard the Captain Black Box
Hey.
Duo Channel experience. Could new subscribers please make their way to the first class cabin, where complimentary drinks, snacks and premium flight infotainment will be served. Thank you.
Thanks so much to Palord727. Or Paolot. Thank you so much, 727, for the Twitch Prime, the new member. That's really kind of you. Thank you. No, this is currently the standard sounds, but if you want, I can try to load in FS Realistic, and then we'll try. And then we'll try to find a profile online for it. Hold on. Oh, active profile is Kodiak Gear Charlie Papa. Okay. I'm not sure why is it giving me that high viewpoint there. Don't like that. I want to have that like this.
So Blackbox, if you like, you can come to me on the runway, because I spawned already here, runway 05.
Okay, yeah, I'm ready to go.
You are on the runway?
Yeah, just...
Can't see anybody. Oh no. No.
What?
Multiplayer not activated.
Oh no.
Yeah.
So I wonder which profile would be the best then. Profile cloud. So the best rated Kodiak real sounds. Oi, can we get some peace and quiet in the front here? I can't concentrate. All that laughing going on. Blimey.
Order!
Exactly.
Order!
I say so.
Son?
Let's go.
Welcome aboard the Captain Blackbox Twitch channel subscriber experience. Could new subscribers please make your way to the first class cabin, where complimentary drinks, snacks and premium flight entertainment will be served. Thank you.
So let's put the Yord Emperor on. Senshai, thank you so much. 38 months here on Twitch. Senshai, thank you so much. And thank you so much for everything you do for the community here. And you can see that the that video you made, best of November. Okay, Brennel, I'll be circling here until you come back online.
Okay. I'm already online, just programming the approach.
Says engine advisory. Let's go with that. Oh, there we go, Breno. Yeah, I can see you now.
For a second, I will set 1,000 feet for the cruising altitude in a moment.
Okay.
So, okay, I'm ready to go. Lead on, of course. And let's go.
There you go.
Captain Alex on the opposite direction. So in the air now.
Oh, I'm sure, Sensha, we've got lots of clips. Luckily, they're still saved on Twitch. So I'm climbing 1,500 feet.
Okay, 1-5. And I can see your name tag following you.
Excellent. So there's Leon, we got Captain Alex with us as well, fantastic. And I've got 150 knots.
I have 135 or so. But I think the float is so it's even a little bit slower. Cause more drag.
So primary flight display, wind, option 1. Then let's go synthetic vision is fine. I want to have bearing, DE, back. And I want to have, what else do I want to have? That's fine. So that looks good. 1000. Checked.
So 1,500 feet and 157 knots right now.
Roger.
Indicated.
Yeah, so CFI 86, yes, up to now I had the working title Garmin 1000 stored. The thing is, I had some issues with the Vision Jet that just had bought. And I couldn't get the lower displays to work. And I read somewhere that it could have to do with the Garmin add-ons, so I deinstalled the working title one. But in the end it was a bound button on my Bravo throttle quadrant that prevented the avionics from switching on. But I forgot to reinstall the working title. I will do that by the next stream. Today it's not an issue because after landing we'll go into the Beaver.
Beautiful sound of Michael Bublé. Now I've got a little bit of a competition.
I think we need to climb up a little bit more because the terrain radar, there's some red terrain in front.
All they do with all the equalisers and
Let's
hang
go
on.
to
sound velvet.
2.5.
Well, let's go
Hang on,
back
hang on.
to some old
For some reason I've got
and compare the velvet to velvet.
I've got
see what you
some
think,
weird
and just
background noise.
Filter it with the,
Yeah,
without
lady.
all the crackling.
Yeah, but where's that coming
to
from?
Hear him to Michael Bublé and see what
Order!
From here,
Aston Martin.
something. Not from this spot.
Yeah, hang on. Oh, sorry, I need to switch that off because otherwise I get copyright. No. Oh, you know what? Isn't that sim? Oh, I know what it was. It was smart cars.
Really?
Yeah. Look. Smart cars. Michael Bublé. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas.
You have the jet radio up on.
Play, pause, audio, radio with peripherals. Ah, that's why. Lol. Inbound for copyright strike. Oh no.
I think there come some more other people in front of you. They pay a lot of.
I know. I would get a notice and then I can take down or tell them to cut out the sound.
Okay, climbing to 2,500 for the moment.
Roger. Oh, is it a 4-second limit? Lol. So remaining flight time about 15 minutes, it says.
How do you like this noontime weather backgrounds and the noontime lighting here?
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Hey Sanders, how you doing? And forward, good evening. Exactly, so SimHaven, the NXI should be default, but I don't even know if I have any of those installed or not.
I think you should have the NXI because there is no other one left.
Okay. Yeah, Bob, so anybody else, if you have a problem in any aircraft, preferably GA aircraft, with the displays or the radios, have a look at your keybinds for your peripherals. It can be that one of the, especially with the hotel, with the Bravo throttle quadrant, that you have some standard bound buttons already. Same for the lights, for example. Yeah, make sure you unbind all of those. Where are we going? We're going to Namsos.
Because maybe you like to activate your terrain radar.
I don't know if I actually can do that here. Display, weather.
The middle one, where map is, maybe display.
GPS, topo. That, no. Yeah, I may not have it here.
It's looking different than me.
Yeah, so I think it's a standard.
Yeah, maybe. When you are still on 1,500, you need to climb, because
Okay.
I had some red echoes on the terrain. Yeah.
Roger.
I'm on 2.5 now, and I still have some yellow echoes, but it's okay, I think.
Alrighty, let's go vertical speed. And climbing.
Later in the next leg, fly the Beaver, and we should set it on the runway.
Okay.
Because to figure out how to start the engine needs too much time, I think, for the moment.
Is it that complicated? Was it
No,
that well
this
modeled?
I don't know if it is complicated or not, but I don't know how to start it. Maybe
Okay.
it's easy, maybe not, I don't know.
It
If
doesn't
you
have it-
ever like to fly the DC-3, then it's complicated, really
Oh.
complicated. But at some time we should try the DC-3, because it's a nice plane, but it's difficult.
Yeah. Hey, Bill Boss.
Sorry.
So, say again, Brent?
It's I'll ask later.
Okay.
Answer first.
Yeah, so someone's asked or saying that Norway's looking good today. At the moment, with this weather that Brennell has preset, yeah, it's absolutely gorgeous. That's amazing.
I like this winter time
Yeah.
because the low sun makes a very nice, very interesting light.
And also what I like, it's not completely snow covered.
Yeah, that's what I did. I didn't want to have too much snow because then everything is white and white
Yeah.
and white, and it's not that beautiful.
Exactly. Just wondering how far up we are in our tour now. Just check that.
I think we are half up in Norway.
Okay.
Still not arrived in the Lofoten.
I'll show you where we are. Hold on. So there we are. So that's the leg we're doing right now. And the tour takes us now northbound. So yeah, we still have lots of legs to go. Halfway at the moment.
That's a bit more than halfway.
Okay.
But regarding the north-south location, I think we are halfway almost. My question was, how do you like the Apache helicopter?
The Apache, how I like it?
Yeah.
It's very good.
2500.
The thing is that,
Difficult?
yeah, well, I mean, it's obviously a very modern helicopter, so it has some stabilization features. It just flies not like a normal aircraft.
Okay.
So why you have a stick? Yes, you can go left, right, nose up, nose down. However, it has a certain trim system that works completely different to normal aircraft trim. And so you just have to understand the concept of it. And then, yeah, it's fine. The only thing is really, so when you try to land, you go into a hover, you just have to be so careful not to get into a position where you get into your own downwash from the rotors. And
Yeah, that's what happened, yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. I've done it so many times, and so the best thing is to keep a little forward motion all the time, and not go into a straight hover. Hey, Ryu, how you doing? And there's a new NVIDIA driver out. It says games utilizing DLSS 3 may crash when ending a recording using Shadowplane or OBS. Well, I never had any issues with the crashing using DLSS 3, so maybe I was just lucky on that. But yeah, thank you so much for the update. Yeah. So we got 6 minutes, and here's the approach. So via Bakar, and then let's see. Let me just see if I can find the approach plate.
Yes, there is one.
Just gonna navigate charts. So Echo November Mike. Namsos approach, and that was the GPS 07. Yeah, we're coming via Bakar, so it's going to be out of 3,000 feet actually. So let's just climb 3,000 then for the procedure.
Okay.
So back up we should actually be 4,000, but 3,000 looks safe. 1650, I will stay at 3,000 on standard. Or actually we could go direct to Ulrup from present position.
Yeah, exactly. Ulrup, yeah, genau. 3,300 at Ulrup, it says.
Yep.
But I think it's no problem to directly go to 3,000. Maybe regarding the terrain. Okay, we'll go to 3,300.
And there we go, direct Ulrup. Hey, Mr. Tommy, no, it's all fine. We're currently in Norway, and so on the Norway tour from the One Engine Out tour center, and so that's the leg we're flying at the moment, from Åland to Namsos. A bit fast here. Megas, yeah, I know. I know. Just a little bit too much. Just a tad. Nice, on the 6. Hang on. Let me see. Oh, live. Got lots of people joining now. Look at that. Is that you, Rental Coast, Tommy? Or that one here, hang on. Ah, there we go, fantastic. Cool. So we've got 5 minutes to Ulrup. And then from
6
there,
minutes of distance.
we'll start the approach. Yeah, we'll see how it handles it. So 850 is the minimums. Ah, you did teleport there. Okay, no worries. Oh no, I've got you, Mr. Tommy. There we go. I've got your name tag now. So gorgeous. What's my call sign? Well, we're flying offline, or just multiplayer, so so me will be Black Box 711 on the name tag there. If you want to join, we are flying on European West server. Hey, Karim. Brennan, did you deactivate icing effects?
Yes, of course I have.
Yeah, I always thought I had them deactivated, but today when I was landing in Rovaniemi, I found out that I don't, or I didn't.
Okay.
So terrible. So no elevator action anymore.
Authority, yeah. Okay. And it's happening real?
No, here in the sim. So today, flying the Phoenix.
Yeah, I mean, can something like that happen in real?
No. So in the A320, we know that we only have anti-icing on the outboard slats of the wings. The stabilizer at the back, so the elevators, they do not have any anti-icing. So what you do, or you can do, is if you have icing on the aircraft, you can just simply add, let's say, 5 or 10 knots to the airspeed to have a little bit more elevator control. But it's not really necessary. So you still have good elevator action, and you wouldn't have the issue that I had today.
And that the elevator or control surfaces can block due icing is not possible, I think.
No. Because only the leading edges will ice up.
Okay. Yeah, it's like often in a simulator, many things are simply overdone.
Yeah, so it's one of those issues that Microsoft they have to fix, and we know that at the moment they have different priorities, and that's just the way it is. Right, 12 o'clock, airport in sight.
Yeah, but maybe it's a responsibility of Phoenix and not of Microsoft. I don't know.
I don't think they can do much if the icing effect is broken. Then they would have to hard code somewhere outside to ignore that, and I'm not sure if that's that easy to do.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not an add-on developer.
Yeah, so the easiest thing to do is literally just switch icing off. What's Oscar Echo Oscar? One engine out, Bartek. It's our little community airline. So One Engine Out Airways, it's called. And the call sign on VATSIM is windmill. Like a windmilling engine. Right, so if I press approach, no, that doesn't work.
No, you should dial down the altitude and press the VNAV for the moment. And at November Mike 401, shortly before, you can press approach button. Oh, runway inside.
I can't activate the approach, strangely enough.
Yeah, it's too early, I think. You should wait with until a little before November Mike 401, final approach fix.
Okay.
It's like in the Airbus.
Okay, so the next waypoint is Morsi.
Really?
Yeah, so that's why I have, I got to do this manual. Because my Garmin is just not as good as the...
Yeah. I don't know if this default Garmin is able to VNAV or do LPV or something approach, RNAV approach. I think it can't do.
Yeah. Eric, no, it's not real weather. So Brenold has made a special weather file so that we have this beautiful looking scenery.
We have, of course, probably different wind directions than the real weather, because our wind is coming from 110.
Well, so I only have like 4 knots or 5 knots or something.
Yeah, it's low wind.
The ground effect actually breaks icing, so you go from having 50% lift to 150% in 1 second. Okay. Yeah, that is a bit strange.
Gear down. Don't forget. Because I have the amphibious.
Oh yeah, you've got to do that, yeah. Otherwise, gonna make some horrible scraping sounds on the runway.
Yeah. But I have seen in Alaska and in Canada, they sometimes land intentionally with their floats on a hard runway.
Really?
Not on a paved one, but on a grass runway.
Okay.
Which is very interesting. When the winter starts and they stop flying the floats, they fly this to a grass strip, land there with the floats, then they pull it on a trailer and change the floats to gear or to skis.
But why?
Because they can't fly in the winter with the floats.
Okay. Yeah, but I mean, like, land with floats on grass. I would be afraid to break something.
No, it works. But I think, how can they change in other way their floats to tires or to skis?
No.
They need to transport it to a hangar, maybe, and that's the easiest way to do. Okay, for me, the GPS messed up. I have to fly it manually here.
Okay. Yeah, Bone King, that's what Brennan just said. So you can lower landing gear on the floats, but he said intentionally they land on grass with the floats, not with the gear.
That are not amphibious black box. That are waterplanes only. They don't need to. They don't have a gear to land on.
Ah, okay.
They only have floats.
Ah, okay then. Ah, okay. So then they don't land on water; they actually land on grass. Okay. That's weird. Okay. When have we flown the Diamond 62 mod? I haven't even heard of it. Hey, Swiss Tony. Yeah, I would think so too. The grass is nice and soggy, then.
Are you going around, black box?
No.
You are looking a bit high.
Well, I just have one puppy light. It seems just there was sort of white and red.
500.
Now it's blinking, so I think.
400.
Yeah, that was a bit high. We should be getting up. Oh, there we go. Now we're low.
$200. $100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
It looks very wet on the left side there.
Control of this aircraft is so difficult.
Yeah. Yeah. So this is one of the things. So of course, when you take out some thrust or some torque, yeah, the nose will drop a little bit, but not as much as it's here.
Yeah, I pushed the prop lever from cruise to full, and immediately the nose dived down, but not a bit, a much.
Yeah, that's the thing.
It's
so
crazy.
yeah, it's just one of those things I keep saying about the flight model, and it's a shame. Yeah, I think Microsoft should definitely focus on that.
Yeah. But they have more focus to push out new content instead of fixing the bugs.
Okay, I'll wait for you guys here.
So we nevertheless have to change the aircraft.
Yeah.
And then I think we take off in the opposite direction.
Mm-hmm.
Not on a 2.5. Okay. Filing the pirate.
So finish. File pirate. The approach light system is longer than the runway. Right, pirate filed. Thank you.
Nice.
So tour center, and why I'm doing that. So the next two legs are a little bit shorter.
Oh, I think we can actually take off in this direction.
Yep.
Okay, load in the aircraft on 2.5 then.
Yeah, roger. So main menu. This will be interesting. I don't think I've ever flown the Beaver, so this will be the first one.
I think it's not that difficult. It's a nice flying plane, I would say.
Okay.
It's a very friendly plane, but I never tried to start up that thing. I think for that reason we shouldn't try it.
Okay. So let's go with the yellow one there.
Yes.
So flying from Echo, Mike, and we are going 25. How fast is the Beaver? I don't know. Looks like they've flown it.
Yeah, I think 100 to 110 knots or so. Not that fast.
Yeah, Echo November,
And the-
November, Mike. Yeah.
And it's a nice float plane as well. There are two models there with the wheels and with the floats. I hope you selected the wheels.
Yeah, I think so. Let me just check.
Otherwise, you get a problem.
So going back to noontime.
November Romeo Mike. We don't have a Beaver.
Where's my throttle? Oh, up here.
Oh, you have a Beaver. Okay.
It has a EFB. Oh, someone else is here in my position. Okay. I'm just going to taxi forward a tad.
Yeah, I'm loaded in here.
If I find my parking brake lever. Yeah, I've
Check
never
if your controls are mapped correctly here.
Yeah, it's all working. But where's my parking brake? That's the first thing I need to find.
You don't have a parking brake on your on your throttle or so?
No.
I have a switch for that. So let's have a
there we
look
go.
for the
So,
which time. do we
oh, got it.
have?
Yeah, it was just in a way. So I taxi it forward a bit. Oof! Don't brake too hard.
Yeah.
The nose will tip over. Oh my god! What is this?
Are you tipped over?
Almost.
Yeah, it's a tail dragger.
Damage still enabled. I hope not, but who knows? Yeah, Black Box. Tremonia, no worries. So parking brake is on. So do we have flaps? Oh, we do have flaps. Lol. Oh, you pumped the flaps.
What?
Good
Really?
go- Yeah. But surely you would see that from the flight deck, wouldn't you? Oh yeah, there we go. Look.
Yeah, you can see it. Yeah. Very good.
Lol.
So where can I switch on the lights for the instruments?
Ah, Luigi's here. Look at that.
Inst lights, nice. Have you switched on black box? Inst lights, looking good.
What?
Inst lights. There's a little switch.
Oh, instruments
on
lights.
the.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. So-
map light, cabin light, nav beacon.
And P2 heat needs to be on.
Yeah, Peter is on. Oh, there's a
And
flap
ca-
indicator. Look. Hey, Chris.
And check your fuel before takeoff. Because I always have fuel problems with this thing here.
Okay, so fuel says half. Well,
Okay.
not half,
Should,
but
should be good, but you have 3 tanks that maybe you have to switch during the flight. Let's see.
okay. So 12,
Fuel
12, 12. yeah.
indicators. Yeah, okay.
So 12, 12, 8 should be enough. Yeah. It's not a long.
Then let's
flight.
go.
Oh right. So speed for takeoff, what, 100 knots or something, or?
Yeah, I think a little bit less, 80 knots or so.
Here goes nothing.
Oh, 70 knots and it flies. The sound is nice. I love it.
Oh yeah. Right, flaps going up. performance. 15 feet per minute.
Okay, turn to the right. Course is 323.
323. Oh, we have a basic GPS here. That's fantastic.
Welcome aboard the
Hey,
Captain
Neil.
Blackbox
How you
British
doing? Nice to see you.
Travel Experience. Could new subscribers
think
please
you have
make
the
their way
DNS
to
for
the first
430,
class cabin,
right?
where complimentary drinks,
It's
It's
not
not
snacks,
very
standard.
premium
basic.
flight entertainment will be served. Thank you.
Do you know what such a thing costs?
Well, I mean, yeah. Real, no doubt it's expensive. Neil, thank you so much for 40 months. And I hope you're doing well, Neil. It's very stable, isn't it, the aircraft?
Yeah, it is nice. Easy flying, easy going.
On the Boeing.
You know, a G1000 in real costs about 20,000 euros.
What, basic one?
The
430?
G1000.
Oh,
The
the G1000.
G1000.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay. Wow. Well, that's still a lot of money. Fine.
Yeah. I don't know about this thing here, but I think several thousands will it cost.
Echo, November, Romeo.
Oh, I'm already too high. 3,000 feet.
So that's called. There we go. Cool. So we go with that.
Oh, it's not that slow. I'm almost 150 knots indicated.
Now leveling off here. Getting prop RPM down a bit. And then cruising.
I have to say, to trim out an aircraft in MSFS is very difficult. Put it a little bit down, the aircraft starts to descend. Put it a little bit up, the aircraft starts to climb, but you never get it leveled that it flies by itself.
Yeah, it is. Sanders, what was the first plane you learned in real life? So, I mean, I started flying on glider planes, and the first prop aircraft for me was the Bonanza, Beach Bonanza. Hey, Jeremiah. Yeah, so this Brenold persuaded me to try out the Beaver DHC2. It's a standard add-on here in Microsoft. Way too high. So that's GPS. Okay, and we're going track. Yeah, it is, Federico. It is radial engine, I guess. Always sounds so nice. Oh, where's my info regarding... Excuse me.
I think I will continue flying manually because I cannot manage the autopilot right now.
Of the Beaver for backcountry landings, got friends, has a mod to put bigger tires in it. Oh yeah, pimp my Beaver.
There's a new interesting VFR plane out there. I saw it in Fabio's stream last days. It's the Wilga. Have you ever heard of that?
No.
It's a Polish airplane. It's simply an air tractor. It's a towing plane, and observation plane or something like that. Very interesting looking plane, and it should be good modeled.
Okay.
And have you ever heard of Draco?
No.
Do you know Mike Petty?
No.
He's a crazy man from the US. He is very knowledgeable in building planes, and he builds very good stall planes and very expensive planes. And one of his planes had the name Draco, was a red plane, and it was a stall plane, really crazy stall plane with a lot of power and big props and big tires and everything you can imagine.
Okay.
But it crashed last year, and he built a new one. And Draco was built from a Wilga. His Wilga plane was the basic of his Draco.
Let me
Now-
find
now
it.
the-
A picture on that.
Yeah, look for it and show it in the screen.
Oh, yeah. I know, yeah. Of course. So from the pictures, definitely. All right, that's the Vilga.
And maybe you like to look for Draco plane or Draco Pete.
How do you
Then you-
write that?
Papa Alpha Tango Echo Yankee, and Draco like you
Okay.
spell it
Yeah.
with the C.
Ah. Oh, I know.
It's a red.
Yeah. I see those. Yeah, when you do these competitions, right?
Yeah, exactly. Unfortunately, he tried to take off last or 2 years ago.
Oh,
Very strong wind, and he messed up and crashed.
Yeah, I gave you a picture on that. Hang on, let me see if I can find it. Oh no. I love how they actually smile, even though it's so tragic. Hang on.
I mean, he's a very funny man. He has a very good mood all the time, and he always says back to work. And he is a very rich person. I think it doesn't hurt him.
Well, I'm glad he survived that.
But yeah,
You see the tires, huge tires.
yeah. Maybe look for a picture where the plane was complete before the crash.
Yeah.
It looks crazy. It's an awesome plane. And he built a new one. It names is Scrappy. It's much bigger and much better
Okay.
and very interesting.
Just trying to find a picture.
Of Scrappy. He made a lot of videos over his building, and he showed like he engineered all the things on board. It's not an easy plane. It has slats, for example, which is for that kind of planes not very usual. And he has I think 500 horsepower engine with a very big prop on.
So you could actually,
And-
yeah, you could get add-on here in Microsoft then.
For Draco?
Yeah, it's. Oh no, sorry,
You
it's
can-
asking. No, it's only asking. Anybody knows if it's coming to Max Flight Sim 2020? Yeah.
Maybe one time. The Wilga is here, but it's the basic Wilga. It's not this special one here. But maybe sometime they will make a Draco.
Sorry, yes, I know we don't have a title up today for the Norway tour. We're flying from Echo November Mike, and we're going to Echo November Romeo Mike. Sorry, I don't
So
have
I think
Sim2 Pro running, that's why.
I already have to descend because I'm on 4,000 feet and it's not that far to the airport. Here the same. I push the prop lever to the front, nose dive down. It's a bug in the flight model of MSFS, I think.
Yeah, probably.
Because it shouldn't dive down on the prop, moving the prop lever.
gonna follow Reynolds. I have no idea where the airport is.
Yeah, I still have no idea as well, but I see it on my display.
Good night, black box.
Must be-
Jeremiah, take care. Good night to you.
Must be somewhere here on
Have
the
a good
right.
weekend. Yeah, shouldn't be too far.
Ah, I can see it. Runway inside. Dive down. It's the first time for me to land the wheeled one. Let's have a look if I can do it. Can see the runway lights.
2,500.
Still looking.
Should be on your right side. The runway is
Oh,
perpendicular.
that close. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Line, I didn't think it was going to be that close. Alrighty, let's slow down. Looking for the white band to put some flaps out. Here we go. First set of flaps.
Don't know how many flaps levels it has.
4, because it says on the front panel flaps. So landing.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So landing, and then you have full flaps as well.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's a lovely aircraft. I mean, it's free.
Yeah,
Oh, I
like-
need to
like
switch
I
tanks.
said, yeah.
1,000.
Oh, that's
That's
middle
kind of-
tank. That's fine.
It's kind of free like the Inibill's Airbus. It's original a paid add-on, but Microsoft bought it and gave it us for free.
Okay, Naggers, see you in a while. Yeah, again, the approach light system is a lot longer than the runway, it seems. Weirdly enough, you know what? This one doesn't feel as twitchy as the Kodiak.
Really, yeah.
500.
So with the trim, for example, it's a lot smoother. And it doesn't quite pitch down as much with the
400.
torque.
Wow, but it's difficult not to do a ground loop. I did a ground loop.
Just have to say it's on purpose.
It was on
300.
purpose, of
There we
course.
go. Yes.
Oh, you are on the nose. Or someone else?
No, I'm about 250 feet.
Okay, then someone else was on the nose for me.
200.
Essentially, it's because I'm so good at flying this thing. That's why.
Landing rate 319, huh? Which is very
100.
bad for an aircraft like this.
50. 40.
That Tommy
30.
flies a Hercules
20.
H4, whatever that is,
Yeah.
but it's interesting.
Careful of the brakes. Lower these effects. Not too bad. Not too bad. It says minus 102 feet per minute on these smart cars.
Someone do release here. Awesome.
Managed to avoid that.
November, Bravo, November.
There we go. Welcome to Avinor, it says. Can't really see much out the window there. Pump, pump, pump. Brakes on.
Okay.
So finish. File the pirate.
Yo,
And,
my files.
Milo, how you doing? Mine will probably be an E-flyer. Nice. GG. Yeah, I think this makes sense, right? For these small aircraft, to have them electric. Yeah, like, why not?
Okay, let's taxi to the other runway direction. We will take off to the north.
Just gonna fly the next leg here, and then go smart cars, fly, start.
Where is the tail wheel lock? Is this the one? Oh yes, this is.
Where? Where do you find that?
It is on your feet. The silver lever there, right of your right feet, is the tail wheel lock.
I see parking brake, carburetor heat.
Isn't it? Okay, maybe I was wrong.
So center tank is almost empty, so rear tank.
Let's switch to another one.
Probably the wrong one, but
It's always the wrong one.
exactly. So
But if we like, we can refuel. We are on the ground.
nah, all good. Takes quite a lot of fuel, it seems.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Fuel guzzler.
I did the I think 40 minutes of flight or so, and all tanks were empty after this flight.
Okay, wow. Okay, so everything started, smart cars running, good to go. And you said we're taking off to the north, correct?
04. Yes.
Oh, can't see anything.
There where the lights are.
Yeah. It's nice a nice aircraft. Like it.
Like I said,
Very chilled, kind of.
it's worth to try.
Absolutely. I mean, it's free, you've got nothing to lose.
Yep. And what interesting is, Black Box, you have an EFB, and in the EFB you can activate. Let me see, where is it? Passenger. No, it isn't. Where it is?
Okay, make sure you have flaps set to takeoff. Tremoni, that's you then. Okay.
I think it's only with the floats. You can activate a canoe.
Oh, okay. So, I don't see any tail something or lock.
Yeah, but tail draggers usually have a tail wheel lock. But where can it be?
Okay, ready?
That silver lever is the cabin heat.
Yeah.
So carburetor heat, wobble pump, emergency, oil, something. Where is the tail wheel lock? Parking brake. Does it have a tail wheel lock? Okay, take off.
Brilliant. I love it. Yeah, the sounds are really, really cool. I like it.
full power, you need almost 100 meters to take off.
Yeah. Yeah, it's incredibly powerful.
Yeah. And a slow speed flying, if you like. Thumbs up.
So let's have a look. If we go 2,000 feet on, and then we want to have there we go. So autopilot, 900 feet per minute, 800 feet per minute. Altitude, vertical speed. All right, let's see. Let's see if we can climb to 2,000 feet and level off. And then we should be able to do nav mode. Oh, it's working as well. Yeah, cool.
Really?
Echo November Bravo November. Yes, correct. Right. Although, well, it's quite aggressive on intercepting, but that's fine. So let's see if it, yeah, it levels off 2,000 feet as well. Cool. Yeah, Senshai, absolutely. Imagine that. And this is like a VW, so you would have to really look after it. And I think, you know, it's one of those aircraft, at least I can imagine, where you actually have a relationship to. So you'll probably even, you know, talk to it.
And this aircraft is maybe built 1946 or so. It's really old.
So lever, maybe to the right. Yeah, I would need to search for that. Just wonder if is that like an oil filler thing, like you can refill oil during the flight or something under the iPad.
Maybe, yeah.
I don't see anything.
Maybe on the ground between the seats. There is a lever left of the flaps lever. What about that?
Oh, this one here. Yeah, that could be it.
Maybe. Have a look. Does this thing have a checklist? It has a checklist. Taxiing.
And Eric, what, you made the scenery? Which airport? So from the one we just departed from. You made that? No, the flap lever is this one here. That's a flap lever. But this one here, that's yeah, that could be something else.
Checklist,
Eric.
I don't find anything about the tail relock.
Yeah, so Eric, thank you so much. Right, I'm going to take a little bit of the front. Oh, no. Oh, no. No.
Not a good idea. Engine quit.
Well, for a few seconds.
Okay.
Well, I rotated
Yeah,
it quickly enough to the side.
Yeah, I think it's not realistic that the engine quits in the same split second when you switch it to off. Engine has its own little fuel reservoir, and I think it needs some seconds that the engine switch off.
And so we, Brennel, we've got Eric Christofferson in the YouTube chat, and he's the one that made the sceneries. So Echo November
Wow.
Romeo Mike, Echo November Bravo
Fantastic.
November, Echo November Max Sierra, and Echo November Romeo Alpha.
Yeah,
Big round of
thank you very
applause.
much for making. Thank you very much.
Yeah, that's always much appreciated. Thank you so much for that. And what a beautiful country. Love it.
Oh yes, one of my favorites. And one day I have to go there in real.
Yes.
Maybe next year.
Oh, really? Have you already made some plans?
Yeah, we already had plans for this year, but the weather was not that good to fly there.
So with Habit.
Yeah,
Oh, nice.
but maybe I have to use a cruise ship for this. Then it's not so weather dependent.
Yeah. Hang on. So the lever next to the flap lever is for selecting flaps up, down. The flap lever is basically just a pump. Yeah. So when I move the flaps through my Honeycomb Bravo throttle quadrant, it moves that lever there. So landing, are we landing 09 or 27?
09. 09? Really? 03.
03.
Yeah. The wind
That's
comes
it.
from the east, so I think that's the best one.
Luigi, you have control. Just gonna enjoy the ride back here for a while. Look at that. Nice.
Does Surface to Crew work for standard airplanes?
Nope. That's just Microsoft Flight Sim character.
Okay.
Yes, Eric. Yeah, so I stream different aircraft. So obviously the A320 is the one I know most about, but I enjoy flying all kinds of aircraft. Now, at some point, I do plan to go into more serious VFR flying. So, you know, when we go in VATSIM at some point, and then just do some proper VFR rule flying. So try to avoid restricted airspaces, etc., etc. No, I've got holidays, Eric. I'm on holiday at the moment. Actually, I've got holiday until next year, so until the 1st of January. I couldn't take any holiday during the year. We're just too busy flying. They wouldn't grant me any holiday over the summer period, so literally the rest, about 70% or 60% of my remaining holiday I had to take now in December, so...
Your first holiday since months, right?
Yeah, so I had one in, I think, March, a week. Then I had a week in, or 5 days in June. And then since June I didn't have any holidays, so... Wow, crazy. And we've been working a lot. A hell of a lot. Eric says, Eric says, very challenging approach coming from the north on runway 15 on Echo November Max Sierra. Okay.
Right, Sierra.
You will be on holiday in your neck of the woods at the end of this month. Visit Frankfurt, Landshut, and then... Well, I live near Bremen, so I'm not in Frankfurt actually. I work in Frankfurt, but I live up north. Yeah, but enjoy your trip. Sounds very nice.
Like
Yes,
Sierra,
after-
we have on the plan as well. It's one of the next legs.
Yeah, so this will be the last flight for me today, because I have to get up 6 in the morning tomorrow, so we fly to Zurich. And we're expecting snowfall in Switzerland, so looking forward to doing, not skiing, but some sledge riding. Little, oh, they call it, yeah.
You try bobsleigh?
Not yet. I don't know if I have the guts to do so.
I did it one time, many years ago. It was a very sparing experience,
Yeah.
I can say.
Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah, that's fast, isn't it?
It is really fast. And you have so much G-forces in the corners. It's
Oh
crazy.
yeah. Yeah.
It's rattling left and right all the time.
Well, hats off that you actually did that. Amazing.
Yes, it was a birthday present. So I couldn't say no.
Oh, you have some nice friends or relatives.
Yeah. My
So
brother.
when he gives you a present for parachute jumping, you have to do that as well.
That would be a different thing.
Okay.
There I would say no. It's nothing for me. It's crazy to jump out of a complete functional airplane. I wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
When the airplane is broken, it's a different thing, but
Nice. Tremonia, landing 03, yeah. And no, I'm gonna be passenger tomorrow, of course. Enjoying the ride.
so I think airport inside, it has
Yeah.
a kind of bright light in front.
Yep, little hill in front as well.
We should pass the hill on the right side.
Oh, it's interesting. Actually, you should go for climb. There's a flap setting for climb. You can see that.
Ah, okay.
So fuel, 8 gallons front and about 6 gallons in the rear.
Good night.
Lee, mach's
Black
gut.
Box.
Wünsche dir schon mal ein schönes Wochenende. Bleib gesund. Senders, thank you so much. Yeah, see you. Have a great weekend. lovely and stable when you fly it manually. I like it. But I would need to dial down the pitch axis sensitivity a bit. Let's just see.
You can do this in the setup of the aircraft, but you need to end the flight before. But there is a kind of control where you can set this up for an aircraft.
Yeah, I already have that dialed down to almost minus 40%, but it's still really sensitive, I think. Okay. Kind of weird. Yeah, but Eric, are we getting a dash? What's it called, Reynolds?
Dash 8? Dash
Is it
7.
Dash 7, yeah. So that's also STOL.
I guess the Dash 7 will arrive shortly. I think in a range of 3 months.
Hey, Air Passion, how you doing? Is VFA better than A320 flying, in your opinion? Talking about the fun factor. Well, to be honest, Eric, it's hard to compare VFA flying to, you know, IFR flying. So think about the concept, flying an Airbus, right? So you've got lots of passengers, they want to get on time from A to B. Your employer wants you to fly as safely as possible and as efficient as possible. So these are your goals, and it's an aircraft that has so much technology, and that is fascinating to fly, right? And if you achieve all the goals, you know, job well done, and you're very happy and proud, right? VFR flying is also something you should not take lightly. You have to prepare. You have to do your preparations, you know, check the weather, think about the fuel you take, contingency plans, think about, checking of the aircraft, etc., etc. So, but the fun factor doing VFR is obviously there as well, because you don't have to file a flight plan. You don't.
You have.
Yeah, it depends. Yes, yeah, sometimes. But I mean, in principle, if you avoid restricted airspaces, controlled airspaces, you have your airspace where you're free to move about, and you just fly the way you want to.
Yeah, but in the VFR flying, you have to do so much watch out for the other aircraft to see and avoid. It's the most time you spend is to watch out for other aircraft, and you don't have that problem in the Airbus.
Yep.
You
So
have
that's what
the
I mean.
tickets, you have your controlling, you have your restricted areas where you're flying in.
Yeah, but that's exactly it, isn't it? So there's completely different aspects between flying an Airbus and flying VFR, but both can be very satisfying. Just watching my fuel gauge here. 4 and 8, so I'm going to put this back to... Nope. Oh, for crying out loud.
Better not switch. The
1,000.
last few miles you will get with the low tank. I'm almost there.
Hey Captain Live, you tried everything I could, still the volume on flat sims overpowering FS2 cruise sound. Okay, but you know that you can dial down the vPilot volume level. So trying to find a balance there. Dial down the sim sounds a bit. Dial down the vPilot sounds and just crank up the FS2 cruise sounds. I just don't know why it should be an issue. But yeah, the vPilot definitely is usually on the loud side. So I dial down vPilot, I don't know, have it down to minus... I'll show you, hang on, how far I have that down. So
500.
settings, audio. So I have that down to -7 output volume here in the app itself, and then in Microsoft or in Windows I have it probably dialed down some more.
400.
Here
Yeah,
in
all
the
that-
airport, a
yeah.
puppy's missing.
And Captain Live, yeah. So same with what Bob was saying. Thank you, Bob, for the input. All right, let's put some flaps out. Yeah, but Captain Live, I agree. V-Pilot, if you don't dial down the sounds there, it overpowers everything. And then people, that's something I would appeal to people flying on VATSIM. Please, 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 go and calibrate your microphone. In V-Pilot, you have the option there under audio, and just talk in normal voice, and let the equalizer go just a little bit into the green area. And that's perfectly loud. You shouldn't go any further than that. Well, Captain Life, the only thing really you could do there is use a headphone. And then have all the sounds coming through the headphones. If you have speakers and the microphone, obviously, yeah, it can happen that what you're experiencing.
This thing is difficult to turn on the ground.
200.
You see, this is what I mean. I do very small inputs into the yoke. It's down minus 40% almost, and it's still pitching up and down like way too sensitive.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Sharp turn off there. I like it. I like this add-on.
But to taxi this thing is a pain in the ass. Can't turn it around.
Really? No, I can do it. That's fine. Yeah, I'm using rudder pedals, yes. I have the MFG Crosswind rudder pedals. Very good. I've had them for about 4 years now, I think, so... Very, very nice, very strong.
There must be a tail wheel lock anywhere, I think. We haven't found it.
Something to see if you can find it.
I watched into the checklist, but I didn't find there a tail wheel lock.
Okay. Maybe it doesn't have one.
Maybe, but it's very special. Usually all tail wheel planes have that.
But definitely very nice aircraft. Yeah, Tremonia, if you go to flightsim.to, there's a whole bunch of freeware, and like the wonderful person here, Eirik Kristoffersen, who made 4 of the add-ons that we are using. So let's see, land stroke. Oh, there we go. Instrument lights. Okay. And where's my... That's ignition. Master battery radios. There we go. Cool. Continue. So then we go ignition off. Battery master off as well. That's beacon. We should be good. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Oh, lovely. Yeah, so thank everyone that joined today. Very nice. When's the next leg? Next week, Tremonia. So I'm back on streaming on Tuesday, so I'll probably stream Tuesday. I'm not sure exactly, so I'll probably stream Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, somewhere in that region, but I have to check with my wife to see what's planned family-wise. So how do you know to fly all these kind of planes? Well, I mean, a lot of them are fairly similar, and otherwise just practice. I'm not an expert by any means on on different aircraft. I know let's say the 737 I know very well. I know the 747 quite well. I know the A320 well, obviously, and yeah, the rest I just simply use and
Good
learn.
night, Black Box.
Tremonia, to you as well. Thank you so much for flying along. Have a great weekend. My dear moderators, thank you so much for watching and looking over everything. Thanks so much for spending the time here. And if you like, I'll see you again on Tuesday. So everyone, I wish you a lovely, lovely, lovely weekend. And thank you everyone who's supporting here through memberships and subscriptions. Thank you so much. Runa,
Good
thank
night,
you so much for watching.
Black Box.
And Senshai as well to you. Thank you so much for everything you do. Bob, thank you as well for all the inputs. Take care and good night, everyone. See you soon.